Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 2 speed building video. This is a small family farm that I created in my custom neighborhood, Summersby Bay. I have talked about this, I think it was in my last Sims 2 build, where I created a small country cabin or a country cabin or something like that. So this is a small-ish family farm. I called it a small family farm because it's on a small property and it's not a huge house or anything like that. It's actually pretty small, kind of simple. It has 3 bedrooms. There's a bedroom for the parents, a bedroom for a little girl or a teenage girl. I would say a teenage girl. That's what I made in the family that I put in this lot, as well as a bedroom that could be used for a little boy or a little girl and a toddler or baby. I want to have my family that I moved into this lot have a baby, but you can just make it like a child's room as well. So this house also has a barn, and yes, it has functioning animals that I have included links for and stuff like that in my my file. I guess you could say it's in the download, in a file in the download, as well as there's a whole post about it on my website, which is the link to that post is in the description below. So yeah, there's a farm, there's garden, there's there's chickens, cows, and pigs, and there's a little workshop in the barn. I had so much fun building this, you guys. It was a blast. I even included a little flower bench making machine in the backyard as well. Your Sims can very easily maybe open up a business on this lot, a home business. They can they can sell stuff out of the barn if they want to. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I've been really into farming gameplay in my Sims games lately. I absolutely adore it. And I found this amazing website a little while ago that I already have typed it out. I have this post about it on my website. Again, link in the description below. I came across this website and had all these really, really amazing mods that change your gameplay. Not like drastically, but they have a lot of items that change the way that you can play your game, and it's very if you like your Sims to live off the land and stuff like that, it's absolutely perfect. I've been having so much fun with it, to be honest with you. I've been playing one family in this neighborhood that I've just been having a lot of fun with. So yeah, I did talk about this in my last build for this neighborhood, that I have a couple of different districts in this neighborhood, Summersby Bay. And right now I am currently working on the rural district, or the farming district. I have one house that I play in my own personal game. I built one, and then this is the other one. I have maybe 2 other houses, and then I have 2 community lots. I want to do a community garden, and I want to do a farmer's market. So yeah, it'll be kind of fitting for the area. And then I'm either going to move on to there's a couple of different districts. There's 5 districts in this neighborhood. And I'm going to move on to either the industrial district or the urban or city kind of district. And the industrial district more has is going to have the hospital, it's going to have the science center, it's going to have a couple of just random buildings, nothing. There's some objects and stuff. I have a theme for certain areas. Different districts are going to have a weird story to them. For example, in the rural district of this neighborhood, there is a mysterious sim that has, not mysterious sim, well, I could say it's a mysterious sim, or has been sightings of a mysterious creature that's Bigfoot. And there's also been sightings of werewolves or wolves that are turning into men. There's that's the kind of theme that I'm going with for this area of the neighborhood. In the rural district, in the industrial district, there's aliens, because there is I don't know if you guys may not know her, but in the neighborhood decorations there's a crash landed alien and stuff like that, and I've kind of included a little story with that, and I have the beach area, the urban area. The urban area will have things like, businesses, a couple of rundown lots, apartments, stuff like that. It's not super big though. There's just a lot of, you're gonna have a lot of business lots. That's where people will maybe own businesses. There's going to be clothing stores. There's going to be the bank. That's where the city hall is going to be, as well as the the police station. So I have those two things there. I also plan on doing the suburban area, which is going to have the nice houses. The school is going to have some parks. I really want to include either a carnival in the suburban area, or I want to include a carnival in the beach area. Of course, this is all going to be custom content items. Well, not all of it, but for like the carnival and a lot of the police station items and stuff like that. Again, I'm going to have to do some serious CC, not just CC hunting, because I've been doing a lot of CC shopping and hunting lately, but I'm going to need to do some CC lists, like serious CC lists. So I know that there's people that don't like playing with custom content, and that's totally fine. I get that. I'm also maybe I'll do like a version that doesn't have CC. I've slowly been integrating it into my builds. I just know that a lot of people prefer not to play with it, so that's why I've been keeping my builds have minimal CC. Again, the link to the CC that I used in this build, again, will be on the post site, as well as it'll be included in the file from Sims File Share. But yeah, so this house ended up coming out to like, I don't know, 100. I think it was a little bit over 100,000 simoleons, which I wasn't super surprised, because I did include a lot of details. I did put a lot of, like, not a lot, but I put paintings. I try to make it detail. I always try to like clutter my build. That's what I love about The Sims, is how realistic in a sense you can make it look, but it's still not realistic. I don't know if that may even make sense. It's a simulation game. Of course, it's not going to be super realistic, but I do love building in the game. I guess you could say I'm getting better as time goes on. I feel like I'm getting better with like roofing. I used to be absolutely terrible with the roofs in The Sims 2, and I would just do auto roofs and it would look weird, but I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, like I don't really play with the roofs on. Anyways, I used to play like walls all the way like cut down. I never used to put pictures or anything like that when I first started playing The Sims 2, and then slowly but surely I've gotten better at it over time. The Sims 2 has been out for so long now, right? So I think the game that I got, like when I started getting good at building, like when I started paying really close attention, was The Sims 3. I started playing that game, and over time I started paying really, really close attention to details and always like furnishing things super meticulously, and it was really tedious, but I just had so much fun doing it. And back then there wasn't as many bugs in The Sims 3. Like my computer could run it fine. Sure, it lagged, but it was a lot of fun. And then now that I play The Sims 2 for the most part, I don't really play The Sims 4 anymore. I've been kind of transferring some of those skills that I learned from The Sims 3, and some of the stuff I've learned in The Sims 4 I transferred over to the game, like my love for clutter and stuff like that. But I don't really play The Sims 4 a whole lot. I just mainly do cast videos now, and I'm really excited because I'm gonna be starting, I think, a new series with cast. Like there's a couple of ideas that I have with cast. Like I want to just do like characters or Sims based on TV show characters. I have one in mind that I really want to do, that I'm gonna either try to do before the end of this month or before the end of the year. I know I want to do it. As well as a new series that I've been thinking of. I got a lot of praise and a lot of recognition for the one sim that I did in my last Create a Sim video, which was my heritage video. Now, I just want to say thank you so much, you guys. If you were one of the people that commented, or if you were one of the people that watched that video, I just want to say thank you so much. I was so nervous to post that video because of just, if you watched it, I kind of explained that I just have always had really negative experiences when I've shared where I was from and stuff like that, and I've overcome it. And I was so nervous to post that video. I was shaking through the whole voiceover. I was shaking up until I posted it and kind of just went to bed. And I even remember going to bed and telling my boyfriend, like, I'm really nervous to post this video. And he kind of said, like, no, like, don't be, like, go for it. You know, you're only gonna, you know, people are gonna be rude. People are gonna be rude. This is YouTube, right? But I've had no negative comments on it. You guys have been so amazing. So thank you so much for that. And it brought me a really good idea to start posting more, I guess, more personal videos when it comes to The Sims 4, like either through like Create a Sims or doing some machinimas. I have some machinima ideas. It's just that machinima, it takes a long time and there's a lot to set up, and I write a lot of, like, I go deep into storytelling when I do machinima, so, or get ideas for it, and so I really want to do that, but it's going to take a while for me to do that kind of stuff. But I feel like I'm gonna do some more personal ones if I do end up doing them. But the Create a Sim videos, I want to do like personal things to me, like, you know, I did my heritage, and I want to do like, so I might do a video about my best friends and like create my best friends in the game. I want to do, you know, my family, some really important family members, maybe my pets. Like, I kind of want to do stuff like that with cast, besides doing TV show characters or movie characters. I have a couple of different ideas for that though. And yeah, I besides that, I don't really play The Sims. Well, I do play sometimes, but I don't really go into The Sims 4 to build anymore. I don't know if you guys kind of noticed that. My last build was on Halloween for The Sims 4. I'm not saying I'm completely cutting it out of my channel. I'm just until I get a real inspiration to do something, I absolutely I'm just gonna follow my heart with that. But if not, you know, it is what it is. I do actually really I do want to get the new expansion though, just for the gameplay. I've been watching a lot of different new Let's Plays that came out with the game, and the game, it looks really fun. And I don't it's not that I don't like The Sims 4. I don't feel inspired to build in The Sims 4 essentially. I think the game is fun for what it is. I've played it. I love all the amazing mods. I love all the amazing creations that everybody like makes. The community for The Sims in general is like, I want to say from my own personal experience, it's absolutely amazing. I've made so many really good so many good friends in The Sims community, The Sims 4 community. One of my really, really good friends that I talk to almost weekly, I met through this community. So I don't know. I just want to do what makes me happy, essentially, which, you know, a lot of people, I'm sure, understand that. But yeah, so my birthday is tomorrow. I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm turning 26. I'm a little bit not excited, but at the same time excited. I've been having a lot of weird, just kind of weird, like, life moments lately. Like, things where I'm noticing that I wouldn't have noticed when I was younger, or things that I'm noticing that I wouldn't really, care about when I was younger that I care about now. But I'm not crazy about the idea of getting older, even though to some 26 isn't old, and I understand that, and I feel bad saying that, but it's the oldest I've ever been. I'm excited, while also still kind of, again, nervous. But I don't like the idea of getting older. It does scare me. I don't know. I kind of think I'm, like, there's a couple of things that I can say about getting older is just, like, I'm thankful. Like, that's the biggest thing. Is like, I'm really thankful. I remember some of the things that I went through growing up that I guess you could say, like, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 26. It's kind of personal, but a lot of the stuff I went through, it's like with my health and with my mental health and stuff, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 26. So I can say I'm thankful for that. I remember on my 20th birthday, I was living with my best friend and his family, and I got home from the movies with a couple of my friends, and I walked into the kitchen, I cut myself a piece of cake, and I cried over eating cake. And my best friend's dad walked into the kitchen, and he was like, "What's wrong?" And, like, I wasn't dramatically crying. I was kind of just, like, quiet and stuff. And he knew it was my birthday, and I said, I'm old, like I'm 20, like I'm no longer a teenager. And I kind of like teared up a bit, and he just laughed. Like he might have laughed for a good 2 minutes, of course, because he's a lot older than I am. He was just like, oh, you're just overreacting, like it's nothing, like, you know, this happens, it's life. And every time I see him, he always kind of like reminds me, like, remember that one time you cried in my kitchen when you turned 20? Like he's like, how old are you now? Like he'll make jokes about it. But yeah, that happened. It was actual true story. It's I don't know, like I like, it's weird, like just with being thankful for like being alive. Like I lost a lot of friends the past 2 or 3 years, or just like people that I grew up knowing and I went to school with or something like that, and a lot of them like died from like, you know, overdoses or car accidents or things like that. And you know, it really kind of hits you when you're young and you realize that, and you're just like, wow, like they're never going to get to experience the things that I'm going to experience, or I've gotten like gonna get to experience. Like they're not gonna experience that. And that's something that, you know, makes me really like sit there and just kind of think like, wow, like I complain about getting older, but then I'm so grateful, like I'm so happy, I'm so thankful that I've, you know, life has not been ended for me, I guess you could say. And yeah, it really messes with your head sometimes when you think about that. And that is super morbid, and I'm really sorry to be talking about that. If that took a weird turn, you guys want to click off the video, I don't blame you, but please stay. But yeah, I don't know, I just I'm really excited though, in a way, because my mom is coming to see me for my birthday. Well, she's not gonna be here on my birthday tomorrow, but she's coming on Thursday, and I'm really excited to see her. It's not even been a month, but I always miss my mom, so yeah, she's coming, and she's gonna spend a couple days, and we're gonna go see The Crimes of Grindelwald on Friday, me, her, and my boyfriend. And I'm excited for that. I know like a lot of people said it was bad, but I'm just excited because I love Harry Potter. I love the Harry Potter universe. I've actually been listening to a ton of Harry Potter audiobooks because I have really terrible vision, and reading is kind of difficult for me. So like seeing the small, not that reading is hard for me to like read, it's just hard for me to see the small writing on certain books. So I like to listen to audiobooks, and I've been listening to a lot of Harry Potter ones lately, just like while I'm building or while I'm playing, or, you know, just in kind of like things that I like to do, and I'm just kind of chilling around the house. And yeah, I don't know, I'm really excited to see it. I loved what's the first one called? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I loved that movie. I thought it was brilliant. Obviously it was a little bit hard to adjust with at first, like when I first watched it, but I've watched it like 2 or 3 times since, and it's on Netflix now, so I don't even know if my mom's seen it, so I'm gonna watch it again probably on tomorrow night or Thursday night, yes, probably gonna watch it again on Thursday night. It's on Netflix, so I'm gonna get my mom to watch it, and then we're gonna go see it on Friday, her, me, and my boyfriend. I don't know if we're gonna go for dinner or anything like that, but one thing that I've wanted for my birthday for years now is an ice cream freaking cake. And I think I've only got one once when I was a kid, but I want an ice cream cake. Either that or a cake from Costco. I love Costco cake, like the cream filling in the Costco cake is delicious. And I love Costco, but they're huge. Well, the ones that I remember, like I've never seen a smaller one, but the big huge ones, like that would last in my house for days, so it's probably not a good idea, especially because it's cake and I'm type 1 diabetic, so it's probably not good. But I really want an ice cream cake, and I'm not even much of an ice cream eater. I just really want an ice cream cake, and I might just say, hey mom, pick up an ice cream cake and we'll go out for lunch or something. And yeah, but the day that on Friday, I have to go and go see my placement stuff. I've been busting my balls lately trying to get a placement for my school, and my teacher back where I'm from, for my college, because I moved recently, and because my boyfriend started school, and I'm starting school. I finishing school here, and I do like an internship or a placement type of thing, and I had to find it on my own, and I was getting super depressed because I wasn't able to find one. I was having a lot of trouble. You know, it was really awkward for me to like call these places and stuff. And if you know me, you understand why it is. But I was finally able to find one at an older or long-term care facility, and which is basically an old age home, if some of you guys don't really know what that means. So working with older adults, and at first I wasn't like, when I first started school, I never ever wanted to work with older adults, but since losing my grandmother and like knowing like and seeing my grandpa in one of these places, I would get really emotional. It would be really hard for me to not cry sometimes when I would see a lot of the people in there. But it's kind of like lessened my, like, it's made me more open to it, I guess you could say. It's like lessened my resistance against it, and it's made me more open. So I'm really excited to do my 4-month placement there, and after that I'm hopefully going to be graduating. If I make it through it, I really do. My fingers and toes crossed for that. I'm going to bust my butt doing that. I'm excited though. I'm actually really excited. I've been so bored lately, just kind of chilling here, not really doing much, or not really like furthering myself, I guess you could say. I kind of feel like I'm at a standstill, but I'm excited. I'm going to tour the place on Friday, and I'm like, the girl was super nice, and she kind of just said like, yeah, like we'd be willing to take you and stuff like that. So I'm going to be working in the activity department, so I'm going to be figuring activities out to do for the older adults, and I think that's going to be super fun, and I can't wait. Actually can't wait. Having fun with people and like making people laugh, or making like doing things that people enjoy doing, and like you get to see them, especially older people, you know, you want to make them as comfortable as they can be. So I'm excited. And it just kind of also gets my foot in the door for like in the field a little bit more. So yeah, even though it may not be where I want to settle down with my like the social service you know, field, it's still gonna be a blast. I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm really proud of myself as well that I like actually was able to find a place. But yeah, so right now I am doing the cow. I was gonna make this area the garden, but I decided oh my god, voice crack there. I decided that I wanted to just make it the bill, like the like a cow area, because I said, well, why not? Like, I've included included pigs and chickens, I might as well put in some cows and stuff, make it a full-blown farm. And yeah, I don't know, I'm excited about just like actually playing this lot. I made a family, I actually recorded it. I did a create a sim video that will be coming out hopefully on Friday. Yeah, so there's that. I have some other ideas for videos. Like, if you guys want to see like a full-blown farming video, like going over some of the mods from this website that I found, like the cows and the chickens and stuff, I can do that for you guys. I'd be more than willing to show you guys some of the really awesome stuff. Like, there's things like beehives. I think I talked about it earlier in this recording. There's things like beehives. There is things where you have to like grow trees and then cut the trees to start fire. You can use these animals for food to stock your fridge. There's a whole overhauled gardening system. It's absolutely awesome. And I'm super excited about this website. So I would love to like show you guys some like farming mod video, like a farming mod video, if that's the kind of gameplay that you're into. I know there is a couple of mods that I have talked about, or not a couple, well, there's a couple mods that I've talked about, but I know there is a couple of, you know, like videos I've talked about doing, like gaming, like financial mods that I use, and like create a sim mods that I want to do. So I need to really sit down and write a whole letter. Oh, I am totally coming to the end of this, so hold that thought. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. If you want to download this, check out the link below, as well as check out my website for links to the CC that was used. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!